Ranking every domain in a new update of Grace in terms of difficulty and how to beat them. Starting with the easiest, hands down, is the Litany domain. No way to confuse this. When it says jump, you jump. When it says don't jump, you don't jump. The only majorly bad thing you have to worry about is the lasers. But luckily for you, I'm going to teach you guys how to beat it. Here are the go-to perks whenever I want to do a Litany domain. However, I can say if you really do know your stuff with momentum, you can swap out Peter with John in order to get that extra jump boost and just skip all the orbs entirely. Luke and Michael are absolutely important. I'm not going to waste your time explaining why. Just try it out and you'll see. Carnation is second on this list for me because in my opinion, there's a lot more to it. While all you merely have to do on the surface is avoid plant monsters, keep running. When Stem shows up and water the flowers, it becomes a jump up mess for me to keep up, and a lot can kill you in like a matter of seconds. Regardless, here's how to avoid it and win. Here are the perks that I use for Carnation main. However, if you want to start out and go for an intensity run, I can just say you can do Luke, Peter instead of Michael. However, I used Michael to get myself out of nasty situations I had to be in thanks to that double jump. I would usually circle around the entire map like twice, and then whenever I had leftover Carnations towards at the end, I would start blasting them randomly, because I can say this, they will infinitely spawn and it will keep hunting you down until they die. Take it slow, take it steady, run for a couple of seconds. I understand this game is all about momentum, but you have to kind of take a beat. Even if you are low, take it easy. A lot of people like to panic. However, Carnation, in some people's opinion, is the easiest because the second you start watering flowers, you can consistently keep healing. Don't panic when the clock reaches 0. It doesn't instantly kill you, it just drains your conviction meter. That's pretty much it. Thur is by far the most annoying and difficult domain for me. However, a lot of my friends call it easy, but at the same time, they kind of move like this for fun. So, I don't know. But it's annoying for me for several different reasons, but I'm just going to chalk it down to one simple statement. It only takes a second to lose it all. And this was new, but mid-slide into the water, I would just randomly lose all my momentum and just sink to the bottom. I don't know why. There's some tips. Again, here are the perks. It is impertinent that you have Michael. Bottom line is, no matter what you want to do, make sure you have Michael, because Michael allows you just to instantaneously turn 180 degrees, and that's how I've been avoiding most of the monsters. It also allows you to stay in air a little bit longer whenever the white starts flaring up. You can move as fast as you want. The whole thing about getting a T rank in this is moving as fast as possible. However, if you're just trying to complete the domain, try not to move too fast, because a lot of times I'd end up moving so fast I wasn't paying attention to where the monster was and just ended up flying into its goddamn mouth. Take it slow, fast, I don't really care. Either way, just get the job done. However, I prefer to do it fast because it's Grace, and why would I want to stand around in a game that helps provoke my ADHD in the best ways possible? When you're up in the water, look out for the eyes. More importantly than anything, don't worry about the sanity cubes. If you're very low and just hit one, don't be desperate out there, because these sanity cubes actually reach your sanity bar later than sooner. There's no tips on how to get out of the bomb radius, just get out of the bomb radius. Hello? Get like 3 different crouch keys. Get a control key for crouch, get a C key for crouch, or get your right click for crouch. Whatever it is, you're going to be spamming a lot of it a lot of the time. I cannot stress that enough. Again, you're going to be moving fast. Or if you're a lesbian, you can just use the right click or whatever you have for one key. Do not panic, and when the right borders come out, time when you're going to get out of the water. I cannot stress how many times I have died because I've taken a singular dip while the borders were spiking. You will die quickly. That's it. You guys like the tripping video, so I don't know. Hope this works.